We're doing it. We're doing it. I clicked it. There's no going back. Updating Steam. Oh my god. Okay, it's updated.
Motherfucker.
Yippee-ki-yay. Yeah, pretty much, Niner. That's probably what's gonna happen. Which we need to decide which class we're gonna play, guys. We need to decide which class we're gonna play. I narrowed it down. Hans. Hans. I narrowed it down to 2. Vanguard and Engineer. Vanguard or Engineer. So, those are the 2 options. I'm gonna let you guys decide. I'm gonna let you guys decide. Because I'm gonna be happy with either. I'll give it 2 minutes. You should have a prompt to choose which. Vanguard uses biotic power and shoots things, while Engineer uses tech powers and shoots things. So, I'm gonna be happy with either. I think Vanguard would be very fun to watch because of all the goofy like physics and stuff. But Engineer is a lot of fun too. I love me some Engineer, and Engineer was what I did originally. There's just a little. But I'm gonna let you guys pick. You should have an overlay in the chat. Engineers do blow things up. Vanguards are also blow things up too. They're both good in different regards. Vanguard throws people, yes. They have all the biotic powers, and like the character physics and stuff can be pretty goofy. And they're just fun. It's kind of I don't know. Vanguard's in the lead. It's 6-2. But Engineers, like in my opinion, I'm not crazy about biotics in this world. If I remember correctly, I really like the Engineers, like the Omni Tool stuff. I think that's so cool to me. But I don't know. They're different. They're different. You know, I identify as an Omni Tool user more than a biotic user in real life, for what that's worth. But Vanguard is very fun to watch because it's kind of like the tank. I just get in there and mess things up with a shotgun. It's a different play style than what I did last time, so it'll definitely be a challenge too. And on Insanity, I think Vanguard's gonna be pretty tough too, so that might be fun to watch. It's what you like in Willjoy. That's why I narrowed it down to both, Scourge, because both of them would be a lot of fun. Looks like Vanguard takes it. 6-4. It's a close one. But we're gonna go Vanguard. Good choice. It's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. Engineer is also fun. It's not as flashy as Vanguard can be, so I think Vanguard is a good call though. It'll be fun to watch. It's exciting. It'll be okay, Slab. It'll be okay. But we're here. We're here at the menu. We're gonna be going Vanguard. Let's do this. Start. Dude, I used to do Uber Eats for a while, nerdy, and anytime I would have to pick up from Popeyes, it took forever. So that might just be a universal thing. I don't care about these special offers. Get out of my. Oh. All classes, many times with Vanguard is your top class. Okay, cool. Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun to play, so I'm waiting. Yeah, I was going to. We did this a little bit on Sunday, and it just always hits, man. Mass Effect just doesn't miss. Oh. Okay. Stupid musicians always showing off. All right. We don't murder in this playthrough. We are nice, good people, Nerdy. I know you're gonna be disappointed. Go away. All right. Not you, Nerdy. Just the pop-up. We murdered a bad guy. Yeah. We'll murder bad. Yeah. All right.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
Okay. Thanks.
Classified information requested.
Oh. Must be important.
Establishing secure connection.
Okay.
Secure connection confirmed.
Ooh. Ooh, a lawful good fighter in D&D? That sounds fun, Nerdy. I love some D&D. It's sacrifice for the greater good, exactly. Nah, me and the greater good are on non-speaking terms. He showed up to my giveaways and won all of the big stuff and then just bailed. So, we're not in this for the greater good anymore. Enter new ID. Custom mail.
Please log in to access your profile.
All right. What do we name ourselves? What, Lundoa Shepard? I mean, what the heck was that? Lundoa Shepard? That doesn't have the best ring to it. Shepard? It's pretty good. Lil Shepard? This guy's far too handsome for that. Lundo Shepard? Lundo Shepard's pretty good. Lundo Shepard? That's very spacey. London? I hate that guy. Lundo D's nuts! No. I like Lundo Shepard. Lundo. Gotta be Lundo. Yeah, I think we've got multiple people saying Lundo. That feels right. Lundo Shepard, it is. All right. Next. Okay. 2 on the nose, Lundo. It's fine.
Warning, data corruption detected.
It's Shepard
Please
anyways.
reconstruct profile.
Yeah, they never call you by your name or anything anyways, so it's just always Shepard. Okay, I feel like this is, I don't know how important this is for the end game. So Pilot. We'll end up getting Pilot in the Discord at moments too, so you guys can formally meet him. And he's gonna be helping me out with some decisions here and there. But as for tonight, just over chat, Pilot, do any of these 3 matter for getting like the good ending? If you know. Or if anybody else might. Gives you extra para or rena points? Okay. It's not that important, it's just for roleplay. Okay. So I can get, it's not gonna change the ending per se, it's just, it kind of gives you immersion, right? They only mentioned it a few times, yeah, okay. Well then, if it doesn't matter that much, well, roleplay is 100% important, but I didn't know if it mattered, right? So, let's see. Spacer. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Okay. That sounds epic and cool. I love it. Colonist. You were born and raised on Mindor, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor. No! Slaughtering your family and friends. No! You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Ooh. Ooh. Spacer is cool, but I love the idea of this. I feel like this has more. I don't know what it has. It gives him, Shepard, a sense of more of a sense of urgency for being in the military. But I guess like the parents being in it too is like a fine enough story, but this is like, oh, I'm out for blood. And that gives like a deep like wound in the main character, which I think is cool. Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolis covering Earth. Ooh, it's kind of cool. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. Okay. Could have its equal share of wounds in it as well. Man. See, this is why this playthrough is going to take forever, guys. This is why we're going to take our sweet time with it, because I have to, it's got to be right. I have to deliberate, you know? Spacer, multiple spacers. Okay. Yeah, I'm down for spacer. I think spacer's what I usually, or I think what I did when I first played it. I think that's like my instinct, because the idea of just like flying in a spaceship your whole life is like so epic. Spacer does feel right. Yeah, I'm down for spacer, especially if most of you guys are feeling it. Let's do spacer.
Confirm psychological profile.
Oh, frick, it goes deeper? All right. Soul Survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. Oh, frick. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you're alone to tell the tale. Okay, so I could still be a spacer, but have like a deep like wound for the character, which just makes me more attached to the character. So this is good. Cool special missions and exclusive lines. Okay, cool. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Now that feels like Commander Shepard, right? That's like case in point, right? Throughout your ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Okay, so that's like Renegade. Yeah, ruthless. This ruthless definitely not for a Paragon playthrough. I like the idea of a complicated character that is ruthless, but does it for the greater good. I do like that character aspect, but it doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel like Shepard, right? It's between Soul Survivor and War Hero. I almost like Soul Survivor more than War Hero, though. Because Soul Survivor, again, it kind of brings it back to
Confirm
colonist
service history. Confirm psychological profile.
It kind of goes back to like the colonist idea that I had, that he has like this deep wound that he wears with him, but that's why he is doing what he does. Because with War Hero, like, yeah, he's just like, he's a badass who's kicking ass, right? But having that character flaw of that trauma, I feel like makes me more attached. So I like Soul Survivor. You tend to go more Renegade, yeah. I feel that, Niner. Yeah, Colonist Soul Survivor does sound awesome. But I do like Spacer Soul Survivor, because it's a similar, it actually is similar to the Colonist Soul Survivor. But with Spacer, like I'm so familiar with like inner space travel, like that's all he knows, and I like that idea for Commander Shepard. They're very similar though. Soul Survivor just kind of, you can apply that to any of the three, and it basically makes it Colonist, I guess. I like Soul Survivor. War Hero seems a little too on the nose. It's just like Commander Shepard. But with Soul Survivor, it gives his character more depth, I feel like. I like that.
Confirm military specialization.
And I don't know how that's going to reflect in my companions and stuff. I'm interested to see. I like that idea. Oh yeah, I forgot there's Sentinel as well. But we picked Vanguard. We're going Vanguard. Sentinel would be tough, I feel like, on Insanity. Vanguard.
Confirm facial identification.
Change appearance. Ooh,
Profile
Scourge. Oh,
reconstruction
frick.
complete. Confirm facial
That does look pretty good.
identification.
Maybe we tweak a little bit from there, though. This is the one Scourge made to make it as like close to how I actually look, and it's actually pretty good. And I like it being a little different than like just standard. But this looks good. That's the hair I would pick too. I think his cheekbones might be a little. Can I adjust that? Head, cheekbones, less. Not all the way. No cheekbones makes him look like Udina, I feel like. That looks good. Now the nose depth could be a little less. Take all the critics, right? No, it looks great. It looks great. There's just a couple little things that I feel like in certain angles, like the cheekbones were a little too big, so it looked a little wonky. They just didn't need to be as big. Maybe they could go up a little higher now. That looks pretty good. And then the nose was protruding a little more than I feel like mine does. It kind of looks like my nose is bigger than it is because of the camera angle, but I think that looks pretty good. Maybe a little more. Yeah, that's good. Mouth. Yeah, look over there. Keep looking over there. The depth I could bring back a little bit. Looks pretty good though. My eyes do be kind of squinty like that. But maybe like a little larger, because I feel like they look a little small for the face. Eyes. Is there like an overall size? Oh, there's like, okay. It's kind of like presets. I look a little too suspicious with the ones that we had. I'm just like, I'm always like, sus. That one looks a little better to me. The basic one doesn't look bad too, either. He just looks a little older. You might have honestly picked the best one, yeah. Might be able to pull the brow depth back just a little bit. Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe that's what's messing me up. He looks like a little too mad.
Hello there, children.
Hey, Dad.
A little more chin depth, I think, is good. Maxed out actually like looks more appropriate. Gotta have the chiseled jaw. It's Commander Shepard, right? That looks good. What do you guys think? Face look traumatized, right? No, nerdy. Eat it while you watch. What do you mean? I think that looks pretty good. What is the jaw width to? Oh. Okay, that's pretty interesting. All the way up. mean, that looks pretty good, right? Scar, I don't really need scars. Where's skin tone? Yeah, I think you nailed it, honestly, on the skin tone. That looks a little too gray. This looks a little more natural. I do be a little pink. Eyes look drugged out. Yeah, it's really tough, Caldwell, with the character creation. They do look a little like high. Eyes look a little high. Like not like, but like literally too high. The eye height lowering it definitely looks a little more natural there. But now he looks a little sad. Like he's like, a little like pensive, like a little too pensive. Brow height. Oh, and my eyes are green, thank you very much. We're going emerald. Yep. That looks better, but he still does look a little sus. The eyebrow placement's such a big like emotion change. He's like, you look too mad with it all the way down. That looks pretty good. What's the difference? I just want him to look neutral, because he does have like facial expressions, you know what I mean? That are like animated as it happens, you know what I mean? So you don't want him to be like mad and then just get madder and then have like no, not mad. Or like you don't want him to look like concerned, because I think he'll have like a concerned face sometimes and then it'll just be extra concerned, but like never like neutral. That looks pretty neutral though. I wish I could change the angle a little bit of the eyebrows and the wideness. Oh, you can, oh. Okay, so there's that one, which I think looks fine. Those actually look like my real eyebrows, it's weird. Actually, these look like, a lot like my eyebrows. Can't really tell, but they kind of like have those like fringed edges. I think that looks pretty good. Hair color is pretty spot on. Yeah. Macaroni cheese is kind of meh. Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, not black. But my facial hair is darker than this. But it's not black either. My facial hair is actually like a strange sort of auburn red. It's hard to get in games. Yeah, the one you had is probably the best. It looks pretty good. I just wish there had like an actual beard rather than just scruff, you know? I think this is the hair we want. Oh, baby. Imagine. How mad would you guys be? Yep, that's my Shepard. I don't like that. Yeah, I think you're on the money there, Scourge. I think that's the best one. Okay. I think that looks good. Just a couple of tweaks. Looks about as good as we can get it. The character creation's never been all that great. I think the mouth protrusion's a little high. That looks pretty good. Okay. All right, I dig it. I didn't change much, Scourge. I just dialed it in a little bit. You know? It was perfect. It was perfect. Almost perfect. It's just certain angles I was like, Exactly, Scourge. Exactly. You got it like 90% of the way. I just tweaked it that extra 10, you know? It was perfect. It was perfect. Awesome. All right, finalize. Here we go. It begins.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Name, Lundo Shepard. Origin, Spacer. Reputation, Sole Survivor. Class, Vanguard. Feels right. He looks good. He looks good. The hair I'm still not crazy about, but it looks best of all the default ones. Copy the code. Oh, yeah.
Confirm facial identification.
Copy. Here's my... Here, I'll put it in... I guess. There you go. Put it in the vibes. What was Sole Survivor? Here. Copy.
Confirm facial. Confirm.
I'll go back and read it.
Psychological profile.
During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you're alone or left to tell the tale.
Confirm
Love it.
military. Confirm facial identification.
Man, he looks like so wide-eyed and like mad, like regular Shepard compared. It almost makes me want to like re-hit the eyes a little bit. The eyes just look a little like too like. I almost prefer that, honestly. It looks good from the front. The eyes were always, I think, my biggest issue. That looks good. That looks good. All right, we're good. Copy. I changed it. I changed it a little bit, so let me edit this. Boom. Okay. Finalize.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Lundo, Shepard, Spacer, Sole Survivor, and Vanguard. All right. Here we go. Oh, it's happening! I'm so glad that this game is in borderless mode, so I can actually go off the screen and like do stuff over here. Unlike KOTOR. All right, here we go, guys. You're all here for it. You are here. Ah! Oh, frick. Once you confirm your character is complete, you will be unable to change any settings until Mass Effect 3.
Identification confirmed.
Woo! Insanity. No auto level up. Level up scaling legendary mode or classic mode? Classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 130 level range. We should probably do legendary mode, right? I think legendary. Squad power usage, defensive, or all? I don't know how all that's gonna apply. That's for like people that have like know what's going on. I would assume defensive is just safe. Or I can make it so they don't use abilities, so I have to do them every time. I wouldn't mind them being some semi-self-sufficient. Push-ups? Okay, we'll do the push-ups before we do it. Legendary and then defensive. Subtitles on autosave. Might as well keep it on, but I'll be saving anyways. Enable tutorials, yes, on, because I don't remember how everything works. Okay, accept. Okay. Hold on, we gotta, okay, so this is a couple of things that I got. Confirm your choices and start the game. You'll be able to change settings anytime from the pause screen. Okay. Okay. Let me do my push-ups real quick. Push-ups. Oh. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Confirm.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
It's true.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise.
A cruise?
He could have some serious emotional scars.
That's true.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
Yeah!
I'll make the call.
Let's do it. In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human discovery. Mass Effect! I would have read that faster, but the push-ups made it so I couldn't. Woo! Let's
The
go.
Arcturus Prime relays in range.
Man, what's wrong with my left
Transmission
shoulder?
sequence.
Commander?
Commander. Commander.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination.
Man, that's Saunter.
The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
I need to sit like
All
that.
stations secure for transit.
I know, Scourge. It all begins. Yeah!
Board is
Lundo
ready.
Shepard!
Approach run has begun.
Yeah! Ow, 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 ow. Whoosh!
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Mega whoosh! So sick.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online.
All right.
Drift, just under 1,500.
I know what these words mean.
1,500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment.
Right to it.
So you hate him.
Whoosh.
It's
Remember to
Karth!
zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom?
I forgot
That's
about
good.
that.
I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible.
That is
Besides,
incredible.
specters are
I
trouble.
love Seth Green, man.
I don't
He's
like
so
having
funny.
him on board. Call me
No,
paranoid.
wasn't he like involved
You're
in some
paranoid.
drama or something
The
recently?
council
I don't
helped
remember
fund
what it
this
was.
project. They have a right to send someone to keep an
It's
eye on
Karth.
the investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Oh. Okay, so I have to use my mouse to pick. I feel like I'm gonna mess that up. Can I press 1, 2, and 3? Who was in drama? Wasn't like Seth Green involved in something? I don't remember. Some kind of scandal or something, I don't know. But he's a great voice actor for Joker. Yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story. I agree. Okay, so I can't press 1, kind of like in KOTOR, which, I wish that wasn't. Oh, there was a way to do that where I could press it on my keyboard rather than this mouse thing. I feel like I'm gonna mess that up. I agree.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into
That's
the
good to
network.
hear then, Dorzen.
I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance
I don't
brass
remember
before we
what it
reach
was that I
Prime.
heard. But that's good.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I don't know. See, that the thing with Mass Effect now that I remember is like some of the dialogue options sound like they're not all that snarky or anything, but then when Commander Shepard says it, you're like, oh wait, that was like way meaner or like way nicer than I was expecting, or like way, you know what I mean? It's not like the most accurate representation of like what he's actually about to say. I heard.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Reasonable.
Ooh.
It's always the top one that's right. Yeah, that's kind of how it was in KOTOR for the most part as well. But still, it's like you made him mad. Like that could be like a look, you made him mad, kind of like a joke kind of thing, or it could be like, Joker, you made him mad. You know what I mean? It's like the way he delivers it is completely different, right? So it's like I would have loved to have been like the kind of like jokey there, like along with Joker, but I don't know, right?
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
But just don't let me make
The captain's
decisions that are
waiting for you
gonna
in the
make it
combat,
so I don't
Commander.
have the last or like the good ending. What?
They're always on a mission.
Oh.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Elvis?
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
A cover?
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was long ago.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll look into it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay. He still seems like he's looking out for the best interests of everyone's safety on the ship,
I
right?
grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Spy Kids. Hello.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Huh. Team Jenkins or Team Doc here? I don't know. Yeah, relax. Jenkins, relax, Jenkins.
You need to
relax.
calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
You'll do fine.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Leroy!
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
There's no rush.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid
Hey,
to mess it
Jay.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Zombie. How you doing, dude?
up. What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid.
What up, RLG?
Others still blame them for the First Contact War.
And thank you for the
As
follow.
for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What?
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
But yeah, welcome in, RLG. Cozy on in. Feel free to chat or lurk. However you get down, whatever your vibe is, my friend. Good to meet you, and I do appreciate that. There are no human specters?
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
Why would you bring that up? Those are bad memories.
I try not to think about Akuz.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you.
Yeah, what was that?
I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
Did what I had to. Like, what would... No, it's not something I'd be like, proud of, per se. Well, Spectres sound dangerous.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Why are we going there?
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Chill. Goodbye.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Thanks, Chakwas. That's a fun name to say. Let me in. All right. Oh, galaxy map. Only the commanding officer may specify a destination for the Normandy, but I'm just looking. Yeah, we just started, Jay. We literally just got out of like character creation, and we're taking our sweet time. Looking, looking, Darth Nihilus.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
That's amazing, Jay.
That's a nice ship.
Hi, RLG. I'm over here. Is my face cam so cinematic that I just blend into the game? That's kind of the idea. But hello. Where's Captain Anderson?
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way.
Okay.
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I wouldn't know.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Why are you asking?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
My man.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Well, that's obvious.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Lundoa, just trying to get your name right. Lundoa, Lundawa, Lundawa. All of the above, man. Whatever floats your boat. Scourge calls me Lundo. Lundo Calrissian, you know, take your pick. But Lundoa, I think, is kind of how most people end up saying it. So, but I had some friends on like my old school Xbox Live that called me Lundawa. So, to each their own. Why the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top.
Thank you, Dorzan.
Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime.
Dorzan's doing the Lord's work,
some kind
guys.
of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Dorzan's doing the Lord's work, and you guys don't even know. He's skipping ads for you, so you better thank him. But soon they'll be mandatory. But we'll take a second, so that way everybody's can be here. We won't continue. Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
God, that voice effect is so cool. Why did we tell the Council?
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander.
Oh?
He's here to evaluate you.
Why?
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent.
Okay.
That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Your name? You put my name forward?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres.
Okay.
We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human,
Be on your
Shepard.
guard.
I only care that you can do the
Older
job.
and fouler things than orcs in the deep places of the world.
True. True. Exactly, Arlo Jelly. Exactly, RLG. Just got it. Right. I can't see Nihilus and not think Nihilus. Darth Nihilus. But Nihilus seems alright so far. Do you support this, Captain?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
Oh, yikes.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Okay. Tell me about the Protheans.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Okay.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger.
Animal Crossing.
Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
What do you mean by wrong hands?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Terminus systems?
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Oh, frick. Ooh.
Get down!
Sick armor. Looks very practical.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Oh, he dead. Why is that literally Scourge coming into my stream?
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Oh, it's so sick.
Status report.
The hell is that?
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission
Stranger
just got a
Things.
lot more complicated.
Stranger
A
Things
small
had to
strike
copy
team can
that,
move
right?
quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
Exactly, Scourge.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
That's so sick. It's such a cool.
Engaging stealth
little
systems.
moment. Nerdy going in on these.
Somebody
wings
was
right
doing
now.
some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about
what
survivors,
site?
Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Character looks pretty good with the helmet on. Not gonna lie. He gets rid of the hair, which is kind of nice. The whoosh. Whoosh. Get your whooshes out. Can we trust him?
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is
Oh,
on
I don't
our
know about
side.
that.
He wants
That's
you
not
in
what
the
I-
Spectres, and he wants that.
What, Shepard's racist now? Frick. Hey, man. I'm glad you're feeling better. Hey, wings can bring about world peace. More so than probably Shepard. You can count on us.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
Okay.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Okay. Oh. Okay, I have control.
Perimeter. Oh God, what happened here?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm gonna pause it real quick so I can use the restroom before we hop into this mission. And I'm gonna go ahead and get the ads out of the way so that we get an hour ad free, okay? I know we're at the cusp again, but I need to use the restroom. If you've been sitting for more than an hour, make sure you get up and walk around a little bit. We're gonna take an ad break and we'll be back in just a little, okay? Don't go anywhere.